Well, I know it's not a very good video, but what we're doing here is digging out. So at the moment, I've got my mate over there digging out and putting the stuff in front of me, and then I'm moving it over and sitting it here. I'm in a js220. Not a bad machine actually, it's quite nice. It is very soft around here. It's about 1 meter of peat in total. So easy over 1 meter. You don't really want to break through the topsod, but hey ho, it's good fun. So this is just a quick image. I'm sorry it's not good, but I'm having to hold the phone between my knees to try and get you a good image. If you want to see better images or better videos and more videos, hopefully one day I'll make enough to buy a GoPro and a stand and then be able to set it all up on a GoPro for you. But at the moment, it's not going to be happening. So doing this for about a week and a bit, and then weekends working for NCB Solutions, where I was doing those solar panels, trying to get ready for a job out at New Haven. And then once we get all that done, we're heading out there for a couple of weeks, put up a steel frame building, and then all will be good. It's been worked it out, been about 8 years since I used one of these, so I can this one's got an odd tooth on the bucket too, which don't help. But stockpiling it over to the west there. So, and this is a temporary sort of place for something or other. I don't actually know. I just get told to dig a hole, and I dig a hole. Really, and as you can see, we've got a peat slide now happening, so it must be time to move it on a bit further. So just below us to our right hand side is the new Bennett's Paddock development, and behind us is the Sapper Hill development. So we're sort of on the outskirts of it all. So I'll leave you there, and we're going to carry on digging a hole. And get going, I guess. So again, hope you enjoyed the video, and sorry it's not much. It's been worked it out, been about 8 years since I used one of these, so I can still in the digger, and we've still got loads to move, but it's getting very, very, very soft. This is about the third time I've had to move myself from where I was because of the softness. And if you look over there somewhere, there's a little stick. Can't quite see it on the camera, but there, right there. So basically that's where the dirt pile's got to start, and then it's got to be chunked further away than that. So could be interesting. Could be very interesting. Oh well, let's carry on. Nice digging though. So only got, where is it, 4,376 hours on the clock. So. Right, let's carry on, I guess. I'm in a Volvo. This is the last day we're doing. That's where I was yesterday. This is the js220. Just don't really see the idea of moving it all the way over there. But hey ho. like we say, all you do is talk. So, nice machine, well looked after, nice and clean. The only thing is it needs some hydraulic fluid at the moment, so we're just waiting for it to be delivered. That's Sappers Hill up there. You got Two Sisters, Wireless Ridge. Two Sisters like way over there. This is Tumbledown here, and then the distance, if you look like just past there, you'll see like a little point. That's part of the Two Sisters, which goes across there. But this one here is Tumbledown. So, pretty sure that is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Right, I guess carry on and wait and see what happens. So here we are again. Got the bucket on backwards, so we're digging a pile of rock away from us, and then we're chucking it up here, ready for stockpiling. So I'm sort of in the hole, you could say, that's going to be stock full of rock. I've had the tracks in some pretty astonishing states, or digger I should say, but haven't got stuck yet, so there's a bonus. But got to go back up there, tidy it all up. You can't sit on top of the pile because it is literally peat. For anyone that doesn't know what peat is, it's basically what we used to use for heating our homes with. Still do in some places, but this is just meters of it. And it's rotten vegetation, as the saying goes. Not as good as dinosaur bones, but as Cole the Corn Star would say. So I was watching One Lonely Farmer, and I like watching Wes. He's a nice chap. Like to meet him one day, same as Let's Dig. 18, I think it is. But I noticed One Lonely Farmer had a bit of a tractor fire, and I'd like to say sorry about that. You know, had a tractor catch fire a fair few years ago. I was working on a farm that caught fire, and I know it's hard, but at least no one was hurt. But for me, for us down here, it's not the case of like he can go online and get the cash. I know it's a lot of money to chuck out on a tractor, but you can probably get it in a couple of weeks. For us, it's months. So if one catches fire, you're sort of, you know, you're not getting a replacement for at least a couple of years, and insurance for things like that down here doesn't really cover either. So unless you want to pay a nose through it, and it doesn't happen that often. You have more chance of your tractors going for a swim than they do anything else. So, but no, we're heading to the farm on Saturday for a day run. That's to hopefully test out the potato harvester if all goes well. I'll probably post this video tonight, even though I'll be up here tomorrow. But I don't really have much time to record because I'm not leaving my phone sitting on a bank and walking through a ton of shit to go and get it. I had a mate come up for me to sign paperwork with, and he come up and he was alright, and sadly his boot got stuck. He had one of those yellow rigger boots on, whatever you call them, fisherman boots, I don't know what you call them, but real heavy ones anyway. But that sunk right down, and I had to actually get the digger bucket out and dig out a bucket load of shite so he can get his thing back. So makes it interesting. Hopefully next Wednesday we will be help my uncle share, depending, we might still be here, give or take. We've moved a fair few tons of dirt, I know that. So the js220 is holding up good. I reckon, nice machine. Slew ring's got a bit of a funny noise though. I reckon there's a couple more play in the slew ring, but the owner knows about it. So, and this is only a hired machine. Personally, I wouldn't own one of these myself. If I had the money I'd buy one, but I don't have much use for a machine this size. Saying that, if you had one, you'd probably find uses for it. But, some big rocks in there. That's where I was sitting yesterday. Was up here, and we were tipping into this clay piece, and then my job was just to dig it out. But sadly, freaking, it wasn't as good as I had hoped. I just sunk, so it's about a meter deep here, and then the clay. Well, I've sunk probably a good track depth into the clay. But luckily I found 2 bits of bedrock which is sitting underneath, which is sort of holding me upright, so lucky for me, really. You gotta love the digger with the hydraulic quick hitcher. I haven't used one of them for a while. I reckon makes it quite nice. So yeah, I'll leave you to it, and just thought I'd show you that I'm still playing in the mud, or peat I should say. And I'm going to go over, so they basically bring a rock over from that truck over, and then we're tipping it into there. So I've been online and doing some checks on videos, and I'm going to show you something. And you don't get told how to change it, disconnect your bucket online. And I had a mate ask me the other day on how do you do it. So you push this button, and then comes up on the screen, you hit accept, you then kill your bucket around, hold it for a couple of seconds, and then it will release, and then you do what you have to, and then push this one again, and then it'll come up with check quick hitch. By then that would have closed, so you check it and then hit the accept button, and away you go. Simple as ABC. It did take me a few minutes to work it out, mind you. I was a bit sleepy dopey, but anyways, I'm gonna go and see what the guys are up to, and we'll go from there. So catch you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's not much of a video. I will try and get some better video clips. It's been a busy week this week. We're heading to the farm. I've also got another little project on the back of the truck which I will show next week, and we'll have a tinker around with it. It's probably going to need a few little parts, but hopefully we can get most of the parts cleaned up. Don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe, and don't forget to share the video, and don't forget to give us that big fat thumbs up button. Thanks for watching.